everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 9 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math. There you can find the list of the chapters. So we're going to start with the chapter radical expressions, and the lessons we're going to cover today are simplify radical expressions, mixed reviews. Then divide radical expressions, the final test of the chapter. Then we'll start the new chapter, it is data and graphs. And the lesson name is create bar graph, line graph, and histogram. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is simplify radical expressions, mixed reviews. So let me just write down the lesson name, then we'll start. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So the lesson name is simplify radical expressions involving simplify radical expressions, mixed reviews. Okay, here I am on grade 9 math. The chapter name is radical expressions, and the lesson name is simplify radical expressions, mixed review. So let's start with the lesson. Okay, the first one is the first example is add, write your answer in the simplest form. So it would be 8 square root 3 plus 8 square root 3. So you have a common term here, that would be square root 3. Got it? So take square root 3 common outside, and you are left with 8 plus 8. Got it? So 8 plus 8 is 16. So it would be 16 square root 3. Got it? So basically here we have used the distributive property. Got it? The distributive property also applies to radical expressions. It would be if you have a square root 3, b square root 3, that b square root c, that means the term that is in square root is same. Got it? You can take the term with square root common outside, and you can add the rest of the things. In other words, terms with the same radicals are like terms. That means square root c and square root 3 c are the like terms. To add like terms, add their coefficients. So because they are the like terms, so we can add their coefficients. So 8 square root 3 and 8 square root 3 are the like terms because they have the same radicals. Got it now? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, you have to simplify 300 and square root 350. So just write down the um, prime factors of 350. Got it? So it would be 3 times, wait, let me just write down the mm, 350 divided by 3. No, 350 divided by 5. Yes, we can, because 3 is the smallest prime number, but this is not divisible by 3. So the smallest prime number that can divide 350 is 5. Got it? And then you have 5 times 7 is 35. 35 times 2 and 5, they are the factors of 35. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 2 is 50, and 50 times 7 is 350. Got it? That would be the prime factors of 350. So you can write them 5 and 5 as 5 square times 7 times 2. So take out 5 square, come outside the radical, it would be like this, and you have 7 times 2. So 2 and square root cancel out each other and you're left with 5 square root 7 times 2 is 14. So the correct option is the second option. It would be 5 square root 14. Got it? That would be the simplified form of square root 350. Got it? The correct option is 5 square root 14. Okay, the next one is 147 F4. Okay, 147. Okay, let me just. Okay, so the you have to write the prime factors for 147, and the prime factors for 147 are 7 times 7 times 3, or you can write f as f square square. Got it? It would be then 7 square and f square square times 3. Got it? So you can write them as 7 square and times f square square and square root 3. Got it? So 2 and 2, they both cancel out the square root. You are left with 7f square square root 3. Got it? So which of the option is the correct one? Option number 2 is the correct option. It would be 7f square square root 3. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is subtract. Write your answer in simplified form. Square root 7 subtract 7 square root 7. So square root 7 is the like term. So you can just take out common and you're left with this one has the coefficient 1. Got it? It would be 1 minus 7. Got it? So 1 take away 7 is negative 6 square root 7. Got it? But you are not given with the correct option. The correct option is negative 6 square root 7. Got it? Because 1 take away 7 is negative 6. Got it? So you can select any because you are not given with the correct option. Got it? Oh, both of the square roots have the negative sign. So negative 1 and negative 7 makes negative 8. Got it? Okay, the next one is square root 315. So let me see what are the factors of square root 315. 35 times, yes, it would be. The prime factors for 315 are 3 times, 3 times, 7 times 5. Got it? When you multiply them, they makes 315. Got it? You can check by using calculator. 7 times 5 is 35 and 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 35 is 315. Got it? So you can write them as 3 square times 7 times 5. Got it? So write down 3 square into the separate radical and it would be then 7 point times 5. 3, 2 and square root could cancel out each other and you're left with 3 and 7 times 5 is 35. It would be 3 square root 35. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is divide radical expressions. The next lesson is divide radical expressions. Okay. Okay, the first one is negative 10 divided by 9 plus square root 2. So you have the expression is not simplified because there is a radical in the denominator. We have to, the question is simplify, but we cannot simplify because we have a radical in the denominator. Got it? So what we have to do, and it has two of the terms, 9 plus square root 2, they are adding. So you have to rationalize. So we can rationalize by using its conjugate. Conjugate is like you have 9 plus square root 2. So the conjugate of 9 plus square root 2 is 9 minus square root 2. The radical with the opposite sign is the conjugate of the given expression. So the 9 plus square root 2 has the conjugate 9 minus square root 2. Let's suppose if it is 8 minus square root 3. So the conjugate of 8 minus square root 3 would be 8 plus square root 3. So conjugate must be a negative sign with the radical, opposite sign with the radical. Got it? So you have to multiply and divide with the radical. Why we are multiplying and dividing with the radical? Because we have to remove the radical from the denominator. Got it? So when you multiply them, it would be 9 plus square root 2 and 9 minus square root 2. Got it? 9 plus square root 2. It would like a plus b and a minus b. When we have a plus b, a minus b, we can write them as a square minus b square. So you can write them as 9 square and minus square root 2 square. This way, we can get rid of the radical in the denominator. Got it? 9 times 9 is 81. 81 minus 2 is 79. So, okay, just look at here you have 79. Basically, when we are simplifying the radicals, when we are simplifying the radicals that are in denominator, we have to remove the radical sign from the denominator. Got it? So by multiplying and dividing by the conjugate, we can remove the radical from the denominator. Look here, you don't have any radical in the denominator. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the first one is 6 divided by 4 minus square root 5. Just listen to me carefully. 6 divided by 4 minus square root 5. Okay, so basically we have to simplify the radical and we have to remove the uh, radical from the denominator. Got it? So to remove the radical from the denominator, we have to multiply and divide with the conjugate. Got it? So the conjugate of 4 minus square root 5 is 4 plus square root 5. You have to multiply and divide as well. Got it? So multiply the numerators and then the denominator will be 6 times 4 plus square root 5. And in the denominator, you have 4 minus square root 5 and 4 plus square root 5. Got it? So both of the values are same, 4 and 4 and square root 5 and square root 5. Whenever we have something like this, it would be a minus b and a plus b. We can write them as a square minus b square. Got it? So you can, let's just multiply the 6 with the things that are inside the bracket. So it would be 6 times 4 is 24 and plus 6 square root 5. Got it? And we can write them as 4 square. This is a, this is b. This is a, this is b. This is a minus b, a plus b. So you can write them as a square 4 square minus square root 5 square. Got it? So it would be 24 plus 6 square root 5 divided by 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 minus 2 and square root cancel out each other. It would be 5. Got it? So just 65 subtract 5 is 11. It would be 24 plus 6 square root 5 divided by 11. See, it is simplified because you don't have any radical in the denominator. So simplifying radical expressions when dividing means you have to remove the radical from the denominator. Got it? So the correct option is 25 plus 6 square root 5 divided by 11. The first option is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is 8 divided by negative 6 plus square root 3. 8 divided by negative 6 plus square root 3. So we have a radical in the denominator. We have to simplify. So simplifying means you have to remove the radical from the denominator. Got it? So we have to multiply it with the conjugate. So the conjugate is negative 6 minus square root 3. Just we have to change the sign of the radical. Got it? It will be negative 6 minus square root 3. Got it? Multiply and divide with the conjugate. So when you do the numerators, it would be 8 times negative 6 minus negative 3 divided by, it would be negative 6 plus square root 3 and negative 6 minus square root 3. It would be basically a plus b and a minus b. Got it? So you have to do, for the numerators, you have to multiply 8 with both the things that are inside the bracket. You have to do 8 times negative 6, that would be negative 48, and 8 times negative root 3 is negative 8 square root 3. Got it? And then they are a square minus b square. Got it? So it would be negative 48 minus 8 square root 3, and 6 negative 6 square is positive 36, and minus 2 square root got cancelled out. It would be 3. So it would be negative 48 negative 8 square root 3 divided by 33. Got it? That would be the correct answer. Negative 48 negative 8 square root 3 divided by 33. So option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? So select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay. The next one is 7 divided by 4 minus square root 3. It would be 7 divided by 4 minus square root 3. So you have to multiply and divide with 4 minus square root 3. So just conjugate of 4 minus square root 3, it would be 4 plus square root 3. Got it? Just multiply and divide with the conjugate. So it would be 7 times 4 plus square root 3. It is 4 plus square root 3 and divided by 4 minus square root 3 and 4 plus square root 3. So just multiply 7 with both the things that are inside the bracket. So it would be 7 times 4 is 28, and then 7 plus square root 3 is 7 square root 3, and divided by, it would be a minus b and a plus b. So whenever you have a minus b, a plus b, we can write them as a square minus b square. Got it? So it would be 4 square and minus square root 3 square. Got it? So it would be 28 plus 7 square root 3 and divided by 16 minus 3. Got it? So it is 28 plus 7 square root 3 divided by 16 minus square root 3 is 13. Got it? So that would be the correct option, 28 plus 7 square root 3 divided by 13. Got it? So the correct option is, so the correct option is the second option. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. The next topic is the final test of the chapter, radical expressions. Got it? So let's just start with the final test of the chapter, radical expressions. So here is the final test. Let's just start with the final test. So you have to multiply. Got it? Multiply means the things that are inside the radical, you can multiply. You can multiply them. Got it? So you can do You can write them as in the same radical. It would be 3 times 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. So the correct option is option number 1. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, add write your answer in simplest form. Got it? So they have the same radicals. So just take out two radicals common and you can add their coefficients. So which is the correct option? It would be 5 plus 4 is 9 square root 3. Got it? The correct option is 9 square root 3. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, subtract, write your answer in simplest form. So both of the radicals are same. Got it? That means they are the like terms. You can just collect their coefficients. So it would be negative 3, negative 8 is negative 8, and negative 3 is negative 11. Got it? So that would be the second option, negative 11 square root 5. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, simplify square root 18. So you can write this square root 18 as a prime factors. It would be this the prime factors for 18 is 3 times 3 times 2. 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 2 is 18. They are basically the prime factors of 18. Got it? So you can write them as 3 square times 2. Got it? You can then write them as 3 square times square root 2. 2 and square root cancel out each other and you're left with 3 square root 2. Got it? So the correct option is option number 1. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. That would be 3 square root 2. Okay, simplify, write your answer in simplified form. So we have to write square root 5 square. So you know that 2 and square root are opposite to each other. They can cancel out each other. Got it? So 2 and square root got cancel out each other and you are left with just 5. Got it? So first option is the correct option. Just select the correct options and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is negative square root 2 and minus 6 plus square root 3. So you can multiply the negative 2 square root that is written outside the bracket with both the things that are inside the bracket. Got it? It would be then negative 6 square root 2 subtract square root 6. That would be the first option. Got it? No, negative 6 and negative square root 6, negative and negative is positive. So it would be 6 square root 2 minus 6. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, then you have multiply. Write your answer in simplest form. Square root 2 times negative 4 plus square root 3. So which of the option is the correct one? You have to multiply the negative 2 with both the things that are inside the bracket. So it would be negative 4 square root 2 plus square root 6. That would be the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, now we have to simplify. Rationalize the denominator. It would be 8 divided by negative 6 plus square root 3. Okay, it is 8 divided by negative 6 plus square root 3. So you have to remove the radical from the denominator. So you have to multiply and divide by the conjugate. Got it? The conjugate is you have to write the radical with the opposite sign. Just change the sign of your radical. Got it? So it would be multiply the numerators and then the denominators. It would be 8 times negative 6 minus 3, and it would be a negative 6 plus square root 3 and negative 6 minus square root 3. It is a plus b and a minus b. So whenever you have a plus b, a minus b, it would be a square minus b square. So you have to do 8 times 6 is 48, negative 8 square root 3 and divided by negative 6 square minus square root 3 square. So it would be negative 48, negative 8 square root 3 divided by negative 6 square is 36 minus 3. It would be negative 48 minus 8 square root 3 divided by 33. Got it? That is the correct option. Got it, everyone? It would be negative 48, negative 8 square root 3. So the first option is the correct one. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Simplify. Assume m is greater than or equal to 0. So it would be 3. Write the 20 as the prime factors. Got it? It would be 2 times 5. And you can write m as m4 times m. Got it? They have, when you add their powers, it would be 5. So you can write them as 3 and 2 square times 5 times m4 times m1. Okay, then you can write it them as 3, 2 square times m4, or either you can write m4 as m square square, and you are left with 5m. Got it? This 5 and this m. We have written m4 as m. We've written m4 equals m square square. Got it? So it will be 2 square root got cancel out, 2 square root got cancel out. You are left with 3 times 2m square and 5m. So 3 times 2 is 6. It would be 6m square and square root 5m. Got it? So it is 6m square and square root 5m. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Got it, everyone? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you have to multiply the negative square root 2 with everything that is inside the bracket, so which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Negative and negative is positive 2 square root 2 and plus square root 2. Got it? So the second option is the correct option. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. They are exactly same. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. The next topic means we are going to start with a new chapter, and the new chapter is, and the new chapter we're going to start is data and graphs. So let's start with the new chapter, that is data and graphs. Let me find the lesson. Okay, here is data and graphs. So let's start with the new chapter. Okay, let's start with the first lesson, that is create bar graphs, line graphs and histogram. Let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, okay, let's start with an example. An administrator at a Department of Motor Vehicles tracked the average wait time for month to month. Use the data in the table to complete the line graph below. So basically, we have to make the line graph of the given data. In the May, they have 40, and the July they have 60 waiting time. In September, they have 30, and in November, they have 50. So you have to plot the points on the graph. Got it? Yeah, let's start with the example so that we can plot the graphs. Okay, the hardware store sold 60 hammers on Monday, 40 hammers on Tuesday, 100 hammers on Wednesday, and 60 hammers on Thursday, and 70 hammers on Friday. Use the data to complete the bar graph. Click to set the height of the missing bar. So which is missing? The Tuesday one is missing. Got it? So on Tuesday they have 40 hammers. Got it? So that means if you plot the graph for Tuesday, it would be here is 40. So it would be like this. Got it? So it would be down, draw from 40 down. You have to, it is 100. So you have to move 60 down. Got it? So it will draw from 60 down. Got it? Because you move this line from here to here, 60 down. Got it? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You move six lines down. So it would be 60 down. Got it? So second option is the correct one. Got it? Because you have to height of the missing bar. So it would be draw from 60 down. Got it? Okay, okay, okay. You don't have to count from upward. You have to just look at the correct option. So it is 40. So you have to draw from 40 down is the correct option. Got it? Okay. Wayne took 50 photographs on Sunday, 30 photographs on Monday, and 100 photographs on Tuesday. Use this data to complete the bar graph. Click to set the height of the missing bar. So on Tuesday, 100 photographs. Got it? So it would be this one from here to it would be from here to here. Got it? That would be the value for the, so it would be draw from 100 down. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the option. Number one is the correct option. Okay, an administrator at a Department of Motor Vehicles tracked the average wait time for the month to month. Use the data. Okay, you have to get even with two of the draw on graphing paper. Use tutors for assistant. Okay, you have to draw it on the graphing paper. Let me just draw it on here. We can on May it is 40. Got it? That would be for May. On July, it would be 60. That would be for July. On September, it would be 30. Then here you have 30. Got it? And on November, it would be 50. So here it is. Got it? That's how you have to draw the lines, or either you can draw them like this. So for May, it is 40. For July, it is 60. For September, it is 30. For November, it is 50. Got it? So the correct option is okay, you have to draw it by yourself. Okay. Hmm. Okay. A Girl Scout troops recorded how many boxes of cookies they sold each day for a week. Use the data in the table to complete the line graph below. So you have to draw the line graph. Got it? So on Sunday, it would be 10. On Monday, it would be 20. On Tuesday, it is 50. On Wednesday, it is 30. And on Thursday, it is 60. So you have to draw the graph. Got it? So Monday, it is. On Sunday, it is 10. Okay. Sunday, 10. Monday, 20. Tuesday, 50. Wednesday, 30. And Thursday, they are 60. Got it? That's how you have to plot the graph for the values. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So here is the list of the lessons we have done today. We're working on grade 9 maths. The chapter name is we have done with the chapter radical expressions. The lessons we've covered are simplify, radical expressions, mixed reviews. Then we did divide radical expressions. Then we did the final test for the chapter. We have started a new chapter that is data and graphs. And the lesson we just covered is create bar graphs, line graphs, and histogram. Got it? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete the so please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Or either you can join me in the interactive session. They are daily from daily from 9 to 9:45. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.